Okay, before we go over the Insanity signature moves, let's talk about exercise, progression, and regression. In Insanity, particularly, we're talking about 3 basic ways that you can progress, regress, or common terminology that we use is modify a basic move. Number 1 is you have the range of motion. Number 2, you have the speed and timing. And number 3, when it comes to plyometrics, you have taking the jump out. And plyometric is basically jump training. So let's get into the first signature move for Insanity, and it's the diamond jump. The initial start position from the ground up is feet shoulder distance apart or wider. You're going to squat down with the chest up, cross the arms, and from this position you're going to explode up. Fingertips are going to touch at the top, and at the same time heels are going to come and touch at the bottom. So if I was able to levitate, which I'm not, this is what I would look like in the air. Heels coming together up under the butt, fingertips touching at the top, and landing back down in a nice soft position. So we're going to do a few here so you can see what they look like. Let me just step back a little bit, and here we go. Nice squatted position, strong posture, core is nice and tight, and here we go. And there you have it, the diamond jumps. Now let's say if you want to intensify it, you can pick up the pace with that. If you want to modify it by taking out the jump, a couple different ways you can do it. If you got somebody that's okay with lifting the leg off the ground, squat down, again full range of motion. As they get it, pick up the pace, keep the intensity there, just take out the impact. Now if that's a problem with some of your students, same position, come up on the tippy toes. Again, working the same muscles, just taking out the impact, but keeping the intensity there. Second exercise, signature move, is a stance jack. Start position here. We're going to jump out into a jumping jack and a squat at the same time and reach over towards the opposite foot. Coming back to the start position. So here's the start position, here's the end position, and back up. So as we do this, making sure the chest is up, core is tight, reaching over towards that foot, butt is down low, coming back to the start position. So at speed, it looks like this. Keeping that chest up. Now, again, to intensify it, really get them going, encourage them to pick up the pace. If the jumping is too much, you can take out the plyometric a couple different ways. Again, start position here. You can step out into a squat. Once they get it, they can pick up the pace, still keeping the butt nice and low and the chest up. Second modification, legs can be in that wide position. Hands up, squat down, and reach. Again, getting the chest up, core tight, butt low, back to that top position.